Hello students and viewers, I welcome to you on this YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss on the Chicago speech. This speech had given by Swami Vivekananda in Chicago in 1893. We are very well known to Swami Vivekananda. He is very popular amongst the youngster. So he had given inspiration to youth. So that's why we are going to learn about him, what he had discussed in the conference which is held by America. Let's see about him. Swami Vivekananda was born in 1863 and died in 1902. He was a Hindu monk who represented India at the World's Parliament of Religions held in Chicago in 1893. Born in an affluent, which means rich, and educated Bengali family, Vivekananda had acquired a vast knowledge of various subjects, especially Western logic, philosophy, and history, by the time he graduated from Calcutta University. This opened his mind to various intellectual and philosophical influences and perspectives. Later, he traveled across India, and his close interaction with the Indian masses helped him understand the need to eradicate poverty, illiteracy, and the oppression of women and the poor in Indian society. He resolved to devote his life to serving people. To this end, he formed the Ramakrishna Mission. A few years later, around this time, he attended the Parliament of Religions in Chicago, the first formal assembly of representatives from Eastern and Western spiritual traditions. Back home, he became instrumental in the revival of Hinduism and nationalism in colonial India. He actively sought to bring out the unification of various Hindu sects by highlighting their common foundation, and also attempted to focus the attention of educated people on the downtrodden masses. Swami Vivekananda delivered numerous lectures, wrote inspired letters to his friends and disciples, and composed poems to convey his deep spiritual insight about the oneness of all religions. His speech useful and stringing language and often employs strong poetic rhythms to rouse his audience. This is very important information about him. It is the background of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda has influence of Western philosophy as well as intellectual level. He had taken his education from Calcutta University, and he had decided to work for the downtrodden people. Illiteracy and poverty, it will be removed from the society. It is also he had focused on oppression of women and the poor in the society, and therefore he established Ramakrishna Mission few years later, and he had also attended Parliament of Religion in Chicago. He had a representative from India, and eventually Swami Vivekananda delivered numerous lectures, wrote inspired letters to his friends and disciples, and composed poems to convey his deep spiritual insight about the oneness of all religions. It is very important things related to this essay. He tries to show that all the religion has good qualities and ethics and principles as well as philosophy, but it should be connected within one line. It should be connect each other. Swami Vivekananda tries to connect to all the religion in one philosophy. That's why he had found good things from each and every religion. He had spoken in the Chicago speech. His speeches use powerful and stringing language and often employ strong poetic rhythms to rouse his audience. It means he had command over on language. That's why He is very popular among the youngsters today itself. So let's move about the text till we have discussed on the his family as well as his work. Let's see about the text. As the Indian delegate to this unprecedented Interfaith Congress, Swami Vivekananda's welcome address introduced the world to Hinduism. As the Indian delegate to this unprecedented Interfaith Congress, Swami Vivekananda's welcome address introduced the world to Hinduism. It is a very important point from this text. Swami Vivekananda had shown the importance of Hinduism in the world. This brief but pithy speech propagates the idea of tolerance and universal harmony within the context of religious pluralism. His speech at this platform brought him international attention. After this, he embarked on a series of public and private lectures spreading the doctrine of Hindu. This is very important point from this essay. He had been trying to spread the doctrine of Hinduism in the world and how Hinduism is very important religion. It is having good qualities with themselves. So let's move another page. But before we going to start the another page, we will stop here and we will discuss in next slide. Thank you.